Hello there, my name is Michael Klepik.
I'm the director of the company Torchair. We manufacture equipment for industrial aspiration, cleaning air, gases, aerosols, liquids, and water. Today we're going to talk about our most popular product, the Blizzard SR PulseJet Bag Filter. Why is the current modification interesting to clients? It's because replacement of the filtration element can be performed either from the top of the filter or from the side, using the service doors which you can see located here either side of me. Now I'm going to open the service door, we'll step inside the filter, and see how to change the filtration element. How convenient this is. This version comes with thermal insulation, which we can see in the service door. This means there is thermal insulation fitted underneath this panel. The filtering element is the heart of any filtering installation. This here is a bag type. This is the filtering element, plus a cage fitted to the filtering element. But what's the cage for? If we just hung it inside the filter unit, gas would flow in from outside and simply squash it without a cage. And due to this, we need to use a cage. So how do you install the filtering element from the side? You start by putting the filter cage inside. Right, the cage is now inside. We've positioned it and secured the filter cage of the filter element to the tube here. Next, we press down right here on the filtering element. I'm now going to flatten it out inside. Done. You could hang on it. This is my favorite filter element. There are two snap bonds at the top of this filtering element, and one of these snap bands needs to be spread over the plate, this plate, where the filtering element is going to be. The other snap band should be spread under the plate where the filtering element is to be inserted. And thanks to this, they're secured because at the top, the snap band is opened. And below, it's also unfolded. The plate is right between them. That's it. Fast and easy. We produce several modifications of filter that can be replaced from the side. For example, there's one with round bags. I just showed you how it's changed. There's another one which contains flat bags, but they're replaced differently, as they use cassettes. This means you start by inserting the flat bags into a cassette, and then the cassette is sort of driven into the filter on rails. This filter can be employed, for example, with regards to large-scale processes when there is a lot of dust contained in the air. It can handle dust loads of up to 120 and sometimes even 150 grams per cubic meter. Plus, this filter can be supplied with different modifications. The filter casing can be thermally insulated when the dew point must be brought out of the filter itself. It could be with a heated filter casing, in which case, the filter can handle dust temperatures of up to 100, 150, 200, 250 degrees Celsius. It can be made of stainless steels, therefore there are very many modifications for this type of filter, and it depends on the specific technical requirements of the client. So, I've told you about the filtering system, which is the core filter element that catches the dust. But in addition to the filtering system, a very important aspect when selecting filtering equipment is the dust discharge system. Because, let's say, there's a lot of dust which is gathered, it's accumulated in the hopper, it needs to be taken out somehow. This isn't often something people think about. I mean, how are you going to transport the dust somewhere? In this case, the client chose a version with a conical hopper, but with a long conical hopper. Because of this, we had to place a screw-type conveyor inside the conical hopper. This is to ensure that the conveyor along the conical hopper discharges all the dust that is collected inside the filter into the lock feeder. And via the lock feeder, it will be transported to an additional screw conveyor and then transferred to a dump. Today, I told you about the Blizzard bag filter version with filtering elements that can be replaced from the side or top. I showed you how they're replaced and talked about the dust discharge system. If you need a solution for aspiration, air cleaning, or gas cleaning, don't hesitate to ask us. We're here to help.